10% cut on ministers' salaries. Kelantan stake claim on oil royalty. Hello and good evening. I'm Mohana Priya. Welcome to News on 2. All ministers in the Pakatan Harapan government will have 10% of their basic salaries cut with immediate effect. According to Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, the decision was made to reduce government expenditure.
Yang hadir pada kita prihatin juga terhadap masalah keuangan negara. Tapi ini berasas kepada gaji asas. Gaji menteri-menteri kita dapati adalah lebih rendah daripada pegawai-pegawai tinggi kerajaan. Kita tidak bercadang untuk menaikkan gaji menteri-menteri. Kita akan kurangkan sebanyak 10%.
The Premier said this after chairing the first cabinet meeting in Putrajaya today. Meanwhile, Tun Dr. Mahathir also said several agencies and government departments will be dissolved, namely the National Professors Council, NPC, the Federal Village Development and Safety Committees, JKKKP, the Prime Minister's Department and Performance and Delivery Unit, Pemandu, the Special Affairs Department, JASA, and Land Public Transport Commission, SPAD. The Premier said that the duties performed by SPAD will be returned to the Transport Ministry, while the government has yet to decide if NPC will be rebranded once it's dissolved.
Satu badan yang kita guna untuk mendapat maklumat daripada orang yang mempunyai pengetahuan yang tinggi. Tetapi di masa yang akhir ini kita dapati termasuk banyak unsur politik sehingga mereka dipergunakan untuk mendukung kerajaan. Sebab itu kita tak nak repeat amalan-amalan yang tidak baik yang terdapat dahulu.
Tun Dr. Mahathir said the move is taken to reduce the national debt that had reached 1 trillion ringgit under the previous government. On another note, the government will not increase petrol prices despite the increase of global oil prices soaring to more than $70 per barrel.
But we will have to study whether we need to reduce the price or increase the price. But our policy is not to have weekly changes in the price according to the market.
Tun Dr. Mahathir further noted that petrol prices for RON 95, 97 and diesel will remain the same as well. Now, in relation to national car maker Proton, Tun Dr. Mahathir said Proton Holdings is no longer owned by the government and added that he has no interest in buying back the company, which was established by himself in 1984. The Premier said the company is now owned by Tan Sri Syed Mokhtar Al-Bukhari.
Proton bukan milik kerajaan. Proton adalah milik Syed Mokhtar. Sama ada dia nak beli balik ataupun tidak, yang itu terpulang kepada Syed Mokhtar lah. Pihak kerajaan tidak berhajat untuk membeli balik Proton.
Former Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak had in 2017 sold 49.9% of the government's shares in Proton to Geely from China. Kelantan Menteri Besar Dato' Ahmad Yaakob hopes to call on the Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad soon. Dato' Ahmad said among the issues which will be discussed will be the 5% oil royalty payment to the state as promised by the Pakatan Harapan government in the 14th General Election Manifesto.
G20 itu atas jiwa besar dan semua ruah kerajaan baru itu kalau nak beri kita terima. Tapi yang pentingnya kita tetap dengan 5% yang telah kita tutup. Itu perjanjian. Kerajaan sebelum ini mereka tidak dapat release, tetapi kita harap dengan berjiwa besarnya kerajaan PH ni kita mohon 5% itu untuk diriliskan.
Dato Ahmad said this after chairing the State Exco meeting in Kota Darun Naim. The meeting was held to decide the establishment of a coordinated division and a special program to monitor the implementation of the PAS manifesto in the recently concluded general election. Two men believed to be drug dealers were arrested by officers from the Narcotics Criminal Investigations Department, NCID, and were found to be in possession of nearly 70,000 ringgit worth of drugs. Pahang NCID Head Superintendent Lam Thiam Huat said they arrested the suspects aged 24 and 40 at around 10 p.m. at the Genting Sempah R&R on May 20th, following a public tip-off. Superintendent Lam said police also seized heroin and shabu in a bag kept in the boot of the car that they were in. Initial investigations revealed that the bag contained 2.27 kilograms of heroin, while 2.9 grams of shabu was found on the suspects. The heroin is estimated to be worth around 68,125 ringgit and the shabu 435 ringgit. He added that the 40-year-old suspect had 3 previous criminal records, which involved drugs, while the 24-year-old suspect had none. The suspects are being remanded for 1 week beginning Monday, and the case is being investigated under Section 39B of the Dangerous Drugs Act 1952 and Section 12 subsection C of the Penal Code. Meanwhile, Miri police arrested a youth and seized drugs worth 12,000 ringgit during a raid on a house in Desa Pujut Dua yesterday afternoon. Miri Police Chief ACP Lim Meng Sia in a statement today said police arrested the suspect, aged 20, after discovering dried leaves believed to be cannabis inside a backpack in one of the bedrooms in the house. He said the gross weight of the drugs seized was 1,000 grams, estimated to be worth 12,000 ringgit. The suspect had no criminal record. Police also seized a Proton Saga from the suspect. Police are investigating the case under Section 39B of the Penal Code for illegal possession of drugs, which carries mandatory death sentence upon conviction. A store selling clothes and shoes in Miri, Sarawak was destroyed in a fire today. According to Miri Fire and Rescue Department Chief Superintendent Lau Po Kiong, the store was located on the ground floor of a double-storey building in Jalan Raja. Superintendent Lau said they received an emergency call around 12:24 a.m. and a team of 8 personnel and 1 fire truck was rushed to the scene. The team managed to control the fire and stop it from spreading to the top floor and other buildings. The cause of the fire and damages incurred are being determined. And that concludes this evening's News on 2. In our top story today, 10% cut on ministers' salaries. Join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon.